Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. I got this push key 905 in here. And the way you normally, if you want to pick these, the way you normally do it is you set up the shackle in a vise and you get it set up so that you can put a screwdriver in here and watch this core. You see how it pushes back? That's your tension. Your tension is how much you push on the screwdriver. Well, because this guy's corrugated, a lot of the old 905, 800 series Ironsides, you can just stick them in there and rake them. Just put a thing in there and rake them. Well, this warding is very effective. So I was using the other method to get into these, and that's a shim. Because it's a push key, this is basically your core and your shackle. So because this has to go in, this has to go forward, they can't build a lip here. I think they could have made it with a lip if they would have overlapped it, but it was probably too much work for them. Anyway, when you core shim from the front, you don't need any tension. All you need is something to get in there and get to these pins, and you do kind of like your single pin picking, but you're pushing up. Let me see if I can get it sideways so you can see this thing as it progresses. This one is a 15 thousandths SS Dev, but I try to get a brand new core shim, because if you push too hard, you're going to put a kink in the shim, and you can still do it, but it's still using one finger. You're probably going to have to use two and hold it by the side. And anyways, it's just a big pain. But this is some very effective warding they've got in here. Considering this thing's probably 100 years old or so. I'm just trying to get in here and get to the... Once you got your first progress, you know you're getting somewhere. Get that first pin. It's this warding I'm fighting. It's not the... You can sit there and rake up on the pins normally too when you do this and get them to go in, because you don't really have to single pin pick. You just got to get them to the shear line. But you're not applying any torque. Well, this guy is acting up. There's the first pin. There. I may not have seen that, but I've got the first pin. I just made slight progress. And this guy, I've just got to go in here and wiggle and wiggle. I'm going to test it by pulling on it. There. I haven't got them all shim because now you can do kind of progressive picking this way too. Like I've got the first pin shimmed. If I just pull forward on this padlock right here, I'm doing a combination of either trying to shim it or pick it, or both. I'm going to get it open. That's what I'm trying for, is getting it open. The struggle is real. Alright, I'm going to give up on the pulling line because it's hurting my hand right now. I got my arm in a weird position. Let's get back up here. Yeah, there are only 4 pins, I think. I have never taken one of these apart. That's about to change. As soon as I get this guy shimmed. Oops, see, I almost bent it again. You want to get straight on the pin stack, too, if you can, too. Try not to go at any angle. Go straight back. Still only 1 pin. Ah. There we go. I got one. One more. Let's see if I got it yet. Nope. We got 2 pins. 2 pins shimmed. Ow. This guy's gonna be kind of sharp too. It feels like you're gonna cut yourself, but probably not. Any day now. Yeah, as old as these locks are, they'd still take you a while to get into them, even if you were bypassing them. This guy's been sitting around for 100 years, not opening. Alright, I'm gonna get back to pin 3. Come on, pin 3. You know you want to go to the shear line. I think I'm going to implement my first use of the chipmunks on this new editing program. I've never used Beat Up yet. I'm going to have to on this one. It's just warding that is tying things up, because just getting to the pins is not easy, and this is 15 thousandths. You can't get much smaller than that without bending the hell out of your pick, especially something like this. Come on, baby. You can do it. There we go. Well, we got it all the way. Yep. And there you go. First opening in, I don't know how many years. The latest this lock could have been made was like 1909. Because it's got that clover leaf thing. So, this one is going to be hard to undo, because normally you have some kind of, I'm going to have to basically peen in a big Allen wrench in here and make it so. I think it's going to take a 5/16. Nope, it's going to have to be larger. And this guy's really too big. I may have to mess around with metric. You want to go on the inside here. This thing basically just unscrews. I could try to grab it from the side with pliers, but I stand a good chance of marring this, although this is already marred here on the side. But yeah, normally there's a... I'll clean this out too, but it does look completely circular down here. A little digging and prying and prying and digging. Gunk. Get all that gunk out of there and see if we see any round or milled surface or anything. Well, maybe they would put a hex key down here, you know, a hex hole. Make it easy for us. But But no. It looks like it's beveled down here. Looks like time for brake cleaner. Let me pause this. Oops. I went another project open. Alright, watch your eyes. Oh, that was not brake cleaner. That's silly lube. Idiot. I don't know where my brake cleaner ran off to. Right, now I see him. That's what you get for trying to organize a place. Alright, watch your eyes again. Woohoo! Wow! See all that splash back? Ooh, I'm getting high now. Time for a cigarette. And he made an ash of himself. Alright, so... yeah, I don't see any... whew! I'll smell something. I'll smell some fumes. Whew! Yeah, we're gonna get a buzz off this. If nothing else, we'll get a buzz today. How did you get your buzz? Well, what a brake cleaner, brake parts cleaner in an enclosed environment. That's how we get brain damage. Alright, yes, perfectly smooth in there. It looks like... let's see if I can zoom in on this for you. I'll turn the camera off again. I don't know if that turned it off or what. But see that score right there? And then there's another one right there. And then there's another one right there. And another one right there. So it looks like something went in there and expanded to open it. But anyways, I'll pause this right now and can finish consuming my fumes. Let this place air out. Look, oh, hey there. I wonder how that happened. Right, so I went ahead and used the vice grips anyway. And just grabbing around here. When you're doing it, I knew it was going to go counterclockwise to unscrew it. So I set my vice grips like this first, so that if I did engage and turn, I would have some place to rotate first. And I got it to turn. I'm just going to straighten up the edges of this thing when I finish undoing it. I could have put some cloth around the jaws here and probably done it better that way, but this is what I'm using. Not bad after probably 100 years. 100 years since this has happened, since this thing's been disassembled. Alright, it's kind of grimy, but I can get it by hand. Alright, once you screw this out, that little metal, flat piece of metal right there is what holds this core in. It basically, it's just got to come back a little bit. And man, see that nicely milled little detent there? Alright. Yep, we got it. Now we're going to just gut this one. Let me get a tray over here. Without using a follower or anything. We're going to use the core as a follower. Let me set this down. Get this vice grip away. I'll set this guy over here. Let's get organized around here a bit. We'll go pin back here from something else that doesn't belong in here, but that's okay. Right. Alright, let's go. Let me get me some tweezers. We're going to need some tweezers. I pulled a shim out of the way because we don't need him anymore. Alright, and our pins are going to come out this way. There's the first pin. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see this. Pushing back. Oh, nice big fat pins. He looks serrated. I'll zoom in on this guy later on. So that was pin 1. Pin 2. Oh, shit. Did you hear that? And I don't have my special. There he is. I didn't have my tray up. Another driver. Gotta be very careful. I'm gonna tilt this guy more upwards so if he shoots. There we go. Another big standard driver. I'm going to clean these guys off. They've got some fine serrations in them. And it's got so much gunk in it that I don't think those serrations even came into play. Number 4 is below the shear line and not coming up at all. Alright, so I'll have to get him out later. But here's our plug. Very gunky. Look at all that crud in there. Here's part of a spring. See that? Oh, I'll save him. A little piece of copper from a spring. He's up in a place where he doesn't belong either, so I don't know what he's doing up there. Alright, let's get up pin number 1. Man, see how hard these guys are? Alright, I got him up a little bit. Where's my tweezers? Pull him out that way. Pin 1. Come in. Sorry. I'm over here off on the side. Sorry about that. Let me get this guy down, aim down here more. Look at what we're doing. Get him aimed more at the activities going on. Focus. You must focus. We don't need you right now, Domino. Alright, what I'm trying to do is get... Trying to get pin 3 to start cooperating. There we go. Ooh, nice serrated. Nicely serrated. Really fine serrations on these guys. I'll have to clean them up because they're all gunky looking. Another serrated. It looks more like a roll of wire that's been scored and then used as a pin. Number 4 doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. Another little chunk. He's not even tapered on the bottom for like a rounded key pin. I get in there. You get out of the way. You're from somewhere else. We'll set you up there right now. All right, now up in the Bible here is pin 4 driver. They don't want to come out. You can see that little the little metal piece that comes forward like this. That's what holds the shackle in. See that? But I don't know why driver number... He's stuck. He's frozen in there. I might have to soak him in the brake parts cleaner. Oh, we got all those spring here, so we'll put him down there. At least one little spring cooperated. Nope. Anyway, there you go. That's as far as I've got right now. This guy is the key pin. me get this over here where you can see it. Focus, please, focus. See how dirty they are, but they've got those little fine serrations in them. And this guy's a keep-in. These are drivers up here. I clean them all off. They're going to show that. They're going to show the serrations, I'm pretty sure. See? It's just got gunk on it. And here is your dirty core. Look. Look at that. What is that? Oh, that. Alright, this is the driver. That one's the driver. And that's the keep-in. Just want to come out. Hello! Hello! Come in! Hello! We're out of focus. I guess I could push it up with a pin. Let me pause this. I'm trying to get this beastie out of here. I'm trying to do this one-handed.